little things to think about. When you walked in, you had like a certain energy, and then when you said your line, you upped the energy.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Not sure, but that does sound like something I would do.
Okay, so remember, wherever you are in the moment at this point is where you are, because then you lose truth. I see you elevating things,
Okay.
instead of just reacting and trusting that it's going to be enough. If you've done the work, and your body will remember it. If you haven't done the work, you may be trying to save the scene by charging it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You do.
Yes.
So
yes.
it felt very choppy when that happened.
Okay.
There are certain areas of the scene that are working really well. There are just some areas that it feels to me they just either aren't worked enough, you haven't framed them enough. Like for example, when you say it's the greatest love of all,
Yeah.
you know, like that works, but you're missing the big boom punchline at the end, because when you say that's the greatest love of all, you need to have that moment where you're like, isn't that funny what I just did? And then you look at him looking at you like, I don't get it. And then you need to react to that by going, he didn't get it. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
So you remember those moments, a lot of your big laughs are gonna come from the reactions. So sometimes you guys are rushing them.
Okay.
Like he says, I have a snake, which was really funny, by the way. But I wanted to see you, because you kind of just rolled right on, instead of, I don't know what to make of that. I have a snake. What is your line after he says that?
Well, I said,
Huh?
all right.
Good. So then, but when you say, well, all right, it's not genuine. You mean it? When you say, when your snake looks at you with those big eyes? Or are you trying to be on his level?
I'm trying to have him.
But I don't, what's missing is the side of you going, I'm dealing with a fucking crazy man. He says that one line about when my sister said, you know, get a comic book store instead of up your medication.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really funny moment for you also.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what to do with it.
Okay.
You know, you don't know how to react to it. Like, oh, yeah. Like, that's what's missing. Those pies landing.
Okay.
You know, you're the straight man in those moments, you know, and watching those pies land and watching you suffer and have to kind of deal with like not letting him see that you think he's insane because you need this card. The whole smack me bump bit, it's still money. You know, and it's probably just because you haven't worked the moment.
Right.
You know, you have to frame those jokes. You know, if you decide that you want to showcase this, you've got to go through it beat by beat and work each joke. And don't move forward until you've got that joke down. You run that joke like 10 times. And then you can finally let it go and know that when you let go, it'll be in the right place because your body's learned it. Feels to me like you haven't learned it yet. So you're letting go in areas that haven't been, you know, ironed out and flushed out to let go. Does that make sense?
Yeah.